This is one of the very few times I get to sit down and get to work on my car. Most of the times I am bending over, hurting my back or whatever, fixing this car or doing upgrades. This time I get to sit down, cross my legs, and just work on the front of the car. If you're thinking, hey, what can have you be sitting down working on your car? I'm gonna show you. Because it's pretty cool, and I've been eyeing it for about 6 months, 6 to 8 months, and I finally pulled the trigger on it, and I just got it. I had to go on a bunch of side quests to get this because I missed the delivery on it, but I was able to track it down. The carrier was so nice that they actually had it on hold after the delivery driver tried to make an attempt for it, but I finally got it. The box is right here. I'm about to open it up. So we have a set. Get the first part out. I am working harder, not smarter. So this is, I believe, the rear impact bar from Panespeed. It's a rear impact bar. I got the set. I got the front and the back. I'm gonna do the front first and worry about the back later because I got all that stuff behind the car. So I'm gonna take the front one off and I'm gonna get to work on that. So here's the front bar. Also came with a card and a decal that I happened to mangle up in the box when I was going crazy taking this wrapping off. But I'm gonna try to keep this clean, keep it in the glove box. But yeah, here's the front bar. I'm going to start taking off the front bumper to put a bar on that you will never see again. Now that I got the front bumper off, looking at how this impact bar comes off, and by the looks of it, I believe there's 2 bolts, one at the top on each side and then one at the bottom. And unfortunate, but fortunate for me, that I need to take off these splitters on the front, which is good because I got an extra part that I'm going to be putting in and that I need to take at least one side off, so it's good to take both of them off, I guess. I think once I take the splitter brackets off, I should be able to get to the second bolt underneath here and take off the impact bar. Both of the bracket mounts off. You can see the top bolt and the bottom bolt. So I'm just gonna zap them off, hopefully. That's one. That one's gonna need some extra torque. Got my breaker bar, added an extension at the back end and the shortest extension that I can find. So we have a open front now. Impact bar, the old one is right there, and the other one is in the car. Now since I have this off, I actually bought a new, this is called a radiator support. I bought one of these and also got a tow hook as well that I'm going to put in before I start putting in the impact bar. So I'm going to get the radiator support, which is ironic because I don't have a radiator being supported by this, but I'm going to get the radiator support and the tow hook and put them on before I start doing that. Here's the old one and here is the old new one. And to be honest, the only reason why I got this is because a lot of these mounting holes are pretty shredded. I know like at least 2 of these on this side, the threads are just gone to the point where I had to put a nut at the bottom. And then these ones, this is kind of on the rusty side. These threads are pretty good, they're clean. So I'm just gonna put this one on and then start working on the tow hook. So I got the front Panespeed bar and the OEM bar off and in front of me. Going to do a quick weight comparison. I think I'm around 203, 206, just me. And then try with the bar. First with the OEM impact bar. Okay, so it's about 9 pounds right there. And we're gonna try the Panespeed bar. Okay, so that's 5 pounds. It's about a little over 4 pounds of a loss. Panespeed bar in hand. I'm gonna see how easy it is to install this. And that was it. That's pretty much the whole install, minus the bolts. So I think the camera died on me when I finished this, but it is on. It's not coming loose. I make sure that this was properly impacted. It moves with the car. So the Panespeed is on. The front impact is on, and it looks pretty clean. You can see it. I got this tow hook. I thought I had to put on before I put the bar on, but I get to put this on as I'm putting it on with the splitter brackets. Problem is I forgot which angle this goes into. I have to look it up real quick because I forgot. I did get like an instruction manual how to do this, but I lost it. I think I figured out how to put this on. Typically, you know, I'll have the splitter bracket plus like the mounting bracket that goes inside here. Cannot do that, at least for this side. I can do it for the driver's side. What I have to do now, in order for me to mount this on, I need to put this bracket on top, which serves as the new mounting point. Use these both. The bracket only needs 2, and the tow hook only needs 3, so I either might drill a hole out for this one or just only use 2 bolts. I might drill a hole out for this. So I made the sides holes a tad bit bigger, and then I made a new hole in the middle. You can see it's not perfect, but the bracket does line up with it, and it works. So I'm gonna put this on along with the tow hook and do a quick test fit with the bumper. Everything back together. Tow hook is in, or what I like to call the knee killer. I either call this the knee killer or the knee capper. Either one, it hurts. I used to have one in the back of the bumper, on the rear bumper, and it messed my knee up so many times. I actually had to like space myself away to make sure I wouldn't hit it. Everything's back on. I'm about to put the bumper on and see the distance between the bumper and this hook. Hopefully it should be like really close into the bumper, even though this was not made for it. Rear bar, which should be the easiest part because I don't have to take off the front bumper and add some extra stuff I need to add on just to put this bar on. I do have to move all this stuff, especially the hardtop. I need that out the way. I was going to put in a fuel pump, but I don't have enough time to do it before this car goes off to the shop. Yes, this car is going off to the shop in like 2 weeks from now. So I only have time to put this bar on, and then I got to put all this stuff back together or somewhere, either in the trunk or at home. I don't know which yet, but anyway, moving the hardtop out the way, plus all this other stuff. I'll move it out the way so I can get to the bumper. Got the bumper off. Looks like a mess because there's a lot of stuff back here, but I think I have to do the exact same thing I did for the front, which was get like my breaker bar and get to these nuts in the back, because I don't think my impact is going to be able to knock this stuff out. And I don't think I need this foam either. I'm going to move it out the way. But yeah, take them all off. Hopefully I don't need the breaker bar, but I'm just going to take it out just in case. I just don't want to avoid stripping any type of material off or whatever. We're going to do the same thing we did for both impact bars. Again, check the weight. The Panespeed bar. About 4.4 pounds with the Panespeed bar. Looking at, I'm leaning over, 215. So yeah, that is a bit of weight savings right there, just from those 2 bars. Having a small issue putting the rear impact bar on, as you can see, having slight fitment issues. Now, not necessarily the bar's fault. Probably maybe some time in this car's life it got into a rear accident. I don't know. I didn't get any reports about that. But this is an easy fix. I don't know what bit it's called, but I'm gonna get this bit and drill out the holes a little bit bigger so I can get this thing adjusted so it can fit. So increase the hole size for the bar. The bumper is somewhat on. I don't feel like taking it back off, but it does work. It is mounted on just like the front. not moving anywhere. So I'm gonna keep putting this bumper on. I gotta like finagle the end clip with the fender, so we need both hands with that. Everything is back on, minus a few hiccups. This has to be one of the easiest installs I've done in quite some time. One of the installs that you will never see again unless I take off the bumpers.